in test tubes.
You truly believe you can do that?
We're making the impossible possible.
This film is about three scientists who fought hard against incredible pushback, both from the media, the church, conservative groups. It's also about those women who were just so generous and selfless. And it makes you realize how these scientific advancements, they are built on the shoulders of so many people and so much sacrifice. And we shouldn't take for granted.
It was a great script, and I was very much drawn to it, not least because it tells Jean Purdy's story. She was the scientist who provided the last piece of the puzzle, and she was, as was traditional and still is to some degree, airbrushed from the whole story. So the film puts her back in her rightful place.
For us, it was a very human story about something really essential to human life.
It took 46 years to get something out about the three pioneers, because without them, 12 million of us wouldn't be around. So I owe my life to them, basically, and it's a great honour for them.
The co-creators, Jack Thorne and Rachel Mason, they did years of research, so I was able to draw on that. Jean Purdy is the OG embryologist.
Every day of shooting it felt emotional and quite potentially overwrought. It's a subject that hasn't had a light shone on it often enough. But just an absolute pleasure to make.
But we have the possibility of making it better.
This particular portrayal, we really wanted to just get to grips with an energy, a boundless positive energy and a selflessness. And it was a nice challenge to have, to try and be positive, that optimistic.
I think Ben really helped with all of that stuff. I think he's an amazing director.
I love Ben. Ben's incredible. I think it'll move a lot of people.
It's always great shooting in London. The hospital was a key location, and that was in Ravenscourt, and it was really our kind of cornerstone.
And also when you find a story that's so quintessentially British like this one is, it feels only right to be sort of cast and crewed from the UK, and it just makes you really proud.
I think it just highlights that it's not an easy journey, but definitely if it's successful, a worth it one.
I think if people watch this film, hopefully they'll take away an appreciation for the incredibly privileged place we are, particularly in this country, are. It's unfathomable how much this particular piece of scientific advancement has brought, how much joy it's brought to so many different people.
I mean, this conversation is just as relevant now as it was 50 plus years ago when they were inventing IVF. It's always incredibly important to remind people of, the women's right to have autonomy.
The film is powerful and it's entertaining, and it's about something very remarkable.
But without you, none of this works.